YouTube, what's goody? It's your boy Southside Nate, and I'm back with another episode of the Bubble Build, man. Cause it's go time. Now summer rain been stressing me out. It's time to switch gears, dog. I got a lot of work I gotta do to this to finish up on the interior, and I'm gonna go ahead and start getting on this body work, dog. But in this video, I'm gonna go ahead and finish the interior stuff because I got a lot of it stored inside of this thing. Yeah, so that's the rest of the plastics that go inside the bubble. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this stuff painted up, installed back in the bubble. Go ahead and get that interior plastics wrapped up. It's go time, man. I got the wheels over there on the back of that truck. I already don't start cleaning them up. About to go ahead and start doing the body work on this baby. The top already done. Top done. Trunk gonna be easy. Everything gonna be easy. Ain't no dents in it. She probably got little dings here and there. So I'm gonna go ahead and start smoothing it out, panel by panel. It's go time, man. But yeah, like I was saying about the interior. Front door squared away. Most of the dash squared away. Still got some pieces I gotta paint that are still blue. I gotta paint these pieces blue. That's blue. Gotta paint these pieces, and I gotta do the back door panels. So in this video, I will be painting the back door panels and the rest of the plastic that go in the car. I ain't gonna worry about painting the steering wheel, but I am gonna paint the steering wheel column because I do plan on putting a removable steering wheel in there. So man, it's go time, dog. The bubble been doing right, and I do have to fix some things in the trunk too. Probably get that done in this video also. Ain't no problem, I am. And I got another headliner for this car, so I will be redoing the headliner soon too. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get my box mounted down because she been sliding all over the place, and my ant rack need to be reinforced. She a little weak. Reinforced and mounted. So I'm gonna do all that in this video. Now, where I'm gonna start at, I don't know. Cause I was thinking about going to drop this baby off tomorrow and get the window tint done. Go ahead and get that out of the way. Definitely got to get some tint. That sun be tearing my ass up in there. So yeah, I might go drop off in the morning, go ahead and get the tint done. See, she got a little ding right there. Man, it's go time. So yeah, that's where we at, man. We're about to switch gears. I got some parts coming in for summer rain. So when I get back over there, it'll be go time on that too. But I got way more stuff to do other than messing with the engine on summer rain. So I'm gonna go ahead and start touching bases on some of that too. Now what we have here is the roof I plan on putting in there. About to go ahead and get that out of the way too. All these parts I got laying around, now that I got a decent amount of time on my hand, I'm gonna start getting this shit done. Now I bring it over here because I want to clean this shit up. And I gotta figure out what's the front and the back of this. I don't know which is the front and which is the back. I'm gonna have to go get the roof. Go ahead and start test fitting this stuff. Make sure it's gonna work. So that's how that look up there right now. I believe I got it the right way because I think on the Cadillacs, that antenna was at the back versus like the G6s, the antenna is in the front. So yeah. Yeah. It look good, YouTube. That look good. Oh yeah. We got plenty of room. We got plenty of room. Man, it's go time. Yeah, so I'm gonna be getting on that pretty soon too. Go ahead and get that sunroof put in there. Man, it's go time. I got so much time on my hand now, I don't even know where to start. I'm so behind, I literally don't know where to start. I'm gonna start with the bubble though. The bubble, stuff I gotta do to her can be done quick, simple. So we're gonna start on the bubble. Go ahead and get the rest of this interior scratch knocked off the list. Get everything painted. Another thing with the tint. That's another reason why I think I wanna go ahead and get the tint. Because I wanna go ahead and take that rear deck back out. Because I want the tint across the whole back window. So I wanna take this part right here off. Get all that out the way so when I get it tinted, they can tint the entire back window. Since all my lights are smoked, I want that light to be smoked too. Yeah. Because now if I take it now, they gonna cut around it. Yeah, they gonna cut around that. So between tomorrow and Saturday, we're going to get the bubble tinted. All right, YouTube, I got the amp rack out. All right, this piece of board right here by itself is flimsy, too flimsy. So I'm gonna double it up with that one. And then we're gonna mount that baby down in there. I got some parts out the bottom where like stuff is sticking out. So I'm gonna try to mark it and cut some holes out on the other one. So those will be able to fit through. Yeah, that's the plan. Shouldn't be too hard. Y'all see that gap? Screws, let's get screwing that down. And then the zip ties that's holding this down is what's keeping it from laying flat up there. All right, YouTube, so I done figured out my plan of attack. So, right now, we got the back part sitting up. It's the screws that's holding the amps in. Boom. So all I'm gonna do is back them screws out. They should go down flat. And then I'm gonna screw them back down until they make a mark into the wood. And at that spot where it make a mark, that's where I'm gonna cut a hole. I might even be able to just score it, move the top one a little bit, and it makes scratches on the wood where it connected. And then just cut some holes out. I just want to get flat so she can have a little bit more screen. And then I got some wood glue. I'll probably just wood glue it together and probably fasten it in a couple of spots. But other than that, I'm just gonna reinforce that baby. I already traced the line out around it so I can go ahead and cut it out. all the way around. Got the old trusted Dusty Milwaukee over there. Gonna make quick work of it. But yeah, man, me slap it on time lapse. See if my little theory gonna work. Cut it out, and I'll catch y'all back on. Alright, YouTube. Let's see. Now you take this over there and hit it with the air compressor right quick. But I got all my little clearance holes drilled out. I just said it in the last clip. Got my wood glue. And we're about to see if we can make these babies together. I got a couple clamps over there too. And she already got a nice bit of weight on it with the amps. So yeah, quick little job. Out here in this good old sun. I probably screwed them down. Yeah, it don't matter, I got the clearance hose. Already screwed that back down. But yeah, man, I think my little method gonna work. And I'm gonna all that excess wire that's in there, I'm gonna zip tie it up nice and neat. The way it'll be, it won't just be all over the trunk. Out here sweating, I gotta go in there and get me a sweat rag. But yeah, I'm gonna slap y'all back on time lapse. Spread the glue all over it, slap it up there, put some clamps around it. And while that's drying, I tidy up these wires in here. Let's get it. All right, I got that baby clamped down. As you can see, that front looks good. Okay. I got the front real good all the way across. This end at the back got a little gap back there. I think the screw for this, the relay, is in the way. It's the only one I missed. It's gonna be all right though. I'm gonna let that wood glue sit up there for a little while. Go ahead and tidy up some of these wires. That amp rack gonna be in the back. I think I got some I got a pretty decent, I got some sound deadening over there at Aunt crib. And this trunk need to be washed out too, like she dirty. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and drive this over there to Aunt crib, clean out the trunk, and slap that sound deadening in here before I mount that amp rack back up there. It sounds like a plan, man. That way it just be something I ain't really gotta mess with in the future. I just had the rest of the trunk to put sound deadening on. Pretty sure I can get on Amazon and order some and have a whole box here by tomorrow or either Saturday. Might do that, but I'm gonna go use the rest of that box that I got over there at Aunt crib. I'll just go ahead and use that in here. Just at that back part, get some little sound deadening up there. And then in the future, when I start wrapping the trunk up, I'll do the rest. I'm gonna build me a box for this summer. for summer rain and this. So hopefully, ain't no hopefully, once I get summer rain running, I get around to building her box, I'll just buy enough wood to build both of them. These trunks are massive, dog. Massive. So yeah, I'm gonna try to build some nice enclosures so the amp racks won't even be visible, but I'm still gonna tuck all these wires away, have them ran neat, get them all out the way, so when I do put it back in there, boom, should look good. I know on this car it's gonna be simple, probably be 2 15s, and I will still want to be able to use some of the trunk, so I'm gonna build a nice enclosure for this. Yes, sir. All right, YouTube, so these are the wheels that I'm gonna put on the bubble. Now, I've been trying to clean these things. As you can see, I've been working on this one. See how the inside of that one look. Look at that. Now, I've been getting busy on it now. But I turned this camera on to say this. Man, that's a piece of work. To get this rim to look like this was a piece of work, man. I think I'm gonna take these joints to get them sandblasted, cause dog, man. I don't know what that stuff is that they put on. I don't know if that's powder coating or what. That shit hard to get off. But y'all know I'm gonna paint them the same color as the real that's on Summer Rain. They're gonna go black, gloss black. They're gonna be color match to the car, paint match. But damn, it's on whooping me. Yeah, maybe we get a better look at it like that. Sun might be doing too much that angle. Shit. But I don't got it pretty clean compared to that. Whatever that gray stuff is that's on it from the factory, that shit thick. Hard to get off. Definitely gotta have the right tools for that. But I did one. I think I'm just gonna take these shits to get them sandblasted. I'll probably go get the tires taken off on tomorrow. I just wanted to share with that with y'all, cause this shit whooping me. Boy. That's about the barest I can get it. Alright, YouTube, it's the next morning. Man, I'm tripping. I left the windows down all night. All these dang spiders and junk that be out here. Yeah. But yeah, man, I had to work last night, so I just let the bubble. I got too many keys, though. I gotta separate these keys. But I just let the bubble sit out here all night. Yeah. I'm about to take the speaker box out and that amp rack. I'm gonna leave them here. Probably put them on the back of the truck while I go over to the aunt house and clean this trunk out. Take it over to the aunt crib, clean the trunk out, put that sound deadener in here, and then we'll come back and install that back in the car. Let's get it. gonna leave the speaker box right there. I ain't about to lift it up on this truck. Already enough stuff back there. But yeah, that baby glued together nicely. I had to clamp it down in a couple spots. But for the most part, she glued together nicely. But yeah, I got the vacuum cleaner in the trunk. I got my cleaners. I got a couple more things I need to get out the truck. But we about to shoot over there to the aunt crib, get this trunk cleaned out, get that sound deadener put in there. Then we're gonna get back to the crib, get that amp rack installed back in there, and put the speaker box back in, man. Let's get it. All right, so we done made it over here to Aunt crib. Yo, watch when these things matching. This shit gonna be hell. When these motherfuckers the same color, part like this, ain't gonna be able to tell me shit. Tell you that now. But yeah, man, look at the trunk. Look at the trunk, man. I can't go outside like this. I can't let the bubble go outside like this. So it's time to tighten this up, dog. Right now. All right. So yeah, how many sheets we got in here? I don't need much. I just want to get that top part done. Oh yeah, that's a nice amount in here. Way more than enough for me to get that part up there done where I want to put the amp rack at. So yeah, let me go ahead and get this junk cleaned out. Got my little roller. Get this baby cleaned out. And we can go ahead and put this sound deadener in there and move on to the next. Let's get it. Got that baby cleaned out. She looked way better. She was damn near brown in there. But yeah, I ain't gonna do too much talking. Back to the time lapse. Let's go ahead and slap this sound deadener in there. Let's get it. Perfect. Got that done. Like I said, it won't much, man. Just enough to cover up the part where I want to go ahead and mount my amp rack. And once I get that amp rack mounted, it ain't coming back out. You get what I'm saying? So I want to go ahead and get that part done. I think it was about 10 There's about 10 sheets of that. I just use on that back part back there. So yeah, that's a wrap. What I'm about to do now, I think I'm gonna go ahead and splash the car off, man. This baby dirty. Yeah, I think I'm about to go ahead and wash the car off. Bird poop all on it. She dirty. Even up here, like, she's stupid dirty. I ain't gonna get no super bath, but I'm gonna go ahead and rinse off right quick before I head back to the crib. Let's get it.
Perfect.
Alright, YouTube, I just got finished getting this baby together. Nothing major, I ain't break out the power washer or nothing. A little hand wash with the water hose, rinsed off. That baby was dirty. It's the first time washing this car since I purchased it. Literally a year ago, last April, I bought this car. It's go time, baby. Let's get it. Boy, this gonna be a mean combo. The dynamic duo. I'm telling you now. Watch when I get them matching. Gonna be a problem. I love that bumper, grill, and headlight combination on here. Fire. Watch how that shit hit once she painted. But I ain't gonna do too much talking. Let's get back to the crib. Get this amp rack and stuff put back in here. Alright, YouTube, we done made it back to the crib. Now it's time to get this amp rack put up there and mount it. And then I gotta tighten my wires up because they long. Some of them might get cut to the right size. Or I might just put some zip ties on them and get them out of the way. Might tuck them up under the amp rack. Right back there. We gonna see. But yeah, man. I've been productive today, man. I went out there to the junkyard. Got this bumper and this grill for the OBS over there. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's go time, man. I'm not about to play no game. Yeah, needed that. That's the last thing I needed. That's why I was been sitting over there looking like that. I ain't even put the other lights in. Once I figured out that that grill didn't work, I been sold that grill. It was brand new. But yeah, I'm gonna keep this. I'm gonna keep that bumper filler. And I'm gonna put it on that other grill. Yeah, cause they both would be color matched. And this just got flaky paint, but it ain't nothing else wrong with it. But yeah, man. Boy, being nice and productive. Feels good. But yeah, boy. Clean that baby off though. This was damn near brown. There's still some brown spots over there where I ain't really get. But this was dirty. But when I look at this, it give me motivation to go ahead and get the rest of the car smooth like this. See, I left all kinds of shit up there when I did the roof. Ain't even. It's go time though. It's go time though, YouTube. It's definitely motherfucking go time. Let's go ahead and get this up in here. It's way stronger now. Alright, so the reason why I put the, I know I said it, but it was flimsy. Like when I would pick it up like this, it would buckle. But now she got some strength. You feel me? Standing up or whatnot. It'll be alright. And at the bottom, I just drilled out a whole bunch of holes where it would be points of contact through the mountain and stuff that's mounting the amps and stuff down. So it ain't take long to do. Quick work, quick work. Now I just gotta put it up in there. I got some little L brackets. I'm probably gonna have to bend a little bit, but I'm just gonna use the L bracket to clamp it down. Alright, YouTube, so it's the next day. Your boy had to pump the brakes because these are my sunroof wires, right? So at first I was just gonna hook them up to that fuse box right there with the relay and everything that I got hooked to that fuse box. But the only way, if I do that, the only way I'd be able to operate my sunroof is if the radio is on, and I don't want that. So what I'm gonna do is I got his own 12 volt switch power coming from this fuse box. All right, I got it hooked up to a fuse 16. I got a little I got a wire, and I got one of them little clamp things that I used on the box Chevy going to the back of the wire that's going to that plug. I ain't want to do like this. I might redo that one. I don't even know what it's for, but I don't like the way you see a wire going in there. You just connected at the back with one of them little clip things. So yeah, that's what I got going on. That's why I stopped, because I'm gonna put that relay in the back right beside the other relay so I can get the power and everything from the same spot, same power and ground, but it's just gonna have a different switch, 12 volt switch power coming to it. Man, I'm gonna be honest, boy. Dog. Well, I had to lay up on my back. It would have been easy if the damn seat wasn't in there. Well, it was a piece of work up here. I swear like here just to get that one wire in there connected. You know, I wanted it to be tucked away nice and clean. Now I'm about to take these off. These are coming off so I can paint. So that's another reason I'm going to get this wire in, get it connected to the sunroof, because that's the only reason why my sunroof ain't operational right now. And this sunroof weather, baby, like no bullshit. Every day we've been in like the 70s. Yo, this is sunroof weather. And once I get finished painting them pieces and everything, I might, like I said at the beginning of this video, I want to take it to go get tinted. So while I got all this stuff apart and them back door panels and stuff off, I might drop it off and go ahead and get the windows tinted, you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna go ahead and get these wires and everything squared away first. And then I'll worry about painting them pieces. But I might drop it off to get the windows tinted while I'm painting them pieces though. It don't take him nothing but a couple hours to do it. I drop it off early, I go pick it up in the afternoon whenever I get some more free time. But yeah, man, I just wanted to show y'all that. Cause I know a lot of people were asking me to go in depth about hooking up the sunroof. I think that was in the box Chevy, but it's the same concept. Like, so on the box Chevy, those up under the dashboard, there was like 3/4 slots in the fuse box that said ignition, and they got an arrow pointed towards them. So all of those are 12 volt switched. So all you do is you run a wire from one of those spots on the fuse box to a relay 12 volt switch power wire. So a relay got 4 or 5 wires. It got the constant power wire, it got a switch wire, and it got ground wire. I explain it a little bit more, but that's all you do. You find you a 12 volt switch spot and you run it to the 12 volt switch spot on the relay. And that's how you hook up your sunroof. That's how you power your sunroof. Like I was saying, the way I got the one in the back ran is through the radio's remote wire. So it get the 12 volt switch from the remote wire that's coming from the head unit on that relay that's already on the amp rack. So I ain't want to hook the sunroof wires up to that, because the only way it'll be on and operatable is if I got the radio on. So like right now, it ain't no music hooked up. I got my radio on standby. And by me having my radio on standby, if the sunroof was hooked up to it, it won't get no power because it ain't sending no signal to the relay. So yeah, that's what I'm doing, man. I'm gonna talk y'all damn head off, ain't I be trying to explain stuff the best way I can. I know people be asking me questions, and I don't be touching bases on it right then and there, but that's the easiest way to do it. So, on this fuse panel, it got a whole bunch of different things, and number 16 just say electric, so it say ELEC. So I'm just guessing that's the electric system, you feel me? So, yeah, I just get my 12-volt signal from that versus getting it from the radio. But that's why I ain't jumped my ass in here and mounted it down yet, cause I'm about to put a relay up there. I'm about to run. I got all my wires and everything, but yo, I done lost the brackets. Yo, I do not know what I've done with the brackets. I mean, both of them. What in the hell? It's a Lowe's around the corner. So once I finish getting the wires and everything situated, I'm gonna go around there and buy 2 more. I think I'm gonna buy 2 for the 2 like I had, mount down that amp rack, and then I'm gonna buy 4 like smaller ones so I can mount down the speaker box so it won't be moving. I'm gonna have to get up under there and see what kind of clearance I got for the gas tank. See where I'll be able to screw through the I don't need much space. Just need for it to get down through there, keep it from sliding all over, but probably have to jack this baby up. Nothing major, nothing major. I'm gonna cut y'all back on once I finish running my wires and everything, then I'll show y'all exactly how to wire to the relay. Alright, YouTube, I had to refresh in my memory. Okay, so this how I'm mounting the relay. Right here, just like this. Okay. So this one right here, the red wire will go over here, which is getting constant 12-volt power. That's what this wire is. So this red wire will hook over here to the constant 12-volt power. Boom. The black wire down here, I'll just make another like I did this one, go right here to get ground. The white wire is the 12-volt signal wire that I just found under the dash, is where I will connect to this wire on the relay. This white wire will get the 12-volt signal from the spot that I found on the fuse box. And then this blue wire right here will provide the 12-volt signal to the sunroof. So I'll connect this blue wire to the sunroof. But I just got them laid up here, trying to see how I'm gonna run the wires or whatnot. But I think this is gonna be the best way. Cause the brackets that I got, they're gonna clamp down right up in here to hold the amp rack down. But yeah, man, I had the time lapse going. I was about to do it. I'm like, dang, I had a brain for I had to remember what wire was what. So what I'm about to do right now is I'm gonna extend some of these wires. I'm gonna extend this ground wire so it can reach over there. This red wire, I think I'm gonna leave it how it is. I'm just gonna switch this one to the second one and put this one on the first one. And the wire that's running from the trunk, that's pretty long, so I'll just run that to this. I should be able to hide that pretty neat in the back. And the other wire that's hooked up to the sunroof is long too. So I'll probably connect that to that and just hide these wires. But the speaker wires and the amp wires that's in the trunk, once I put this back in there, I'm gonna hop in that trunk with it, cause I'm gonna chop some of them wires down the sides and get all the excess wires out the way. I might even do these the same way once I get the amp rack up in there. But I do want to go ahead and extend these enough to get over here. It'd be nice if I can do them just like this. and put another quick connect on the signal wire. But I know this one is from the radio. Then I have another one coming for that 12-volt signal for the sunroof. I'll go ahead and get it mounted to the amp rack. Then when I get it up in the trunk, all I have to do is click the two together, and everything be operational. But yeah, I just want to cut it back on and show y'all that right quick. Hope I had a decent enough camera angle where y'all can understand what I was saying. Probably would have been better if I was explaining it with the camera like this. Let me go over one more again. This right here is the 12-volt constant wire for the relay, and this bank over here is 12-volt constant. I'm gonna have to put a fuse in there once I do hook it up. And then the black wire, you know, ground, go over here to the ground bank, just like I got this one. I run another wire right over there to the little ground bank. There's grounds over there. The white wire will provide the 12-volt signal, the 12-volt switch signal to the relay. So that's that wire, and I connect this to the wire that I found up under the dash that I'm gonna run to the trunk. The blue wire is the other side of it. It's what the relay do. So this will hook up to the sunroof. And then the sunroof ground, I just hook up to here. It's simple, man. Very simple. And you got an operational sunroof. I'm going to get this mounted, get my wires extended, get everything put up there, and I'll cut y'all back on when it's time to put it in the trunk. Let's get it. That boy getting good with that solder and look at them things, yo. Oh, I ain't playing no type of games with that solder. Let me hold on. Get down. Get down, boy. Look at them. I just want to show y'all that before I put the heat shrink on it. YouTube, I got that squared away. See, I got my power wire ran, I got my ground wire ran. Now all I gotta do is, once I put this in the inside, hook that one up to the one I got from under the dash, like I said, and this will hook up straight to the sunroof. And that's it. And now on the sunroof, got a ground coming off of it. I'll probably just run it straight to one of these. That's simple. I left my little things like this over there at Aunt crib to do the quick connect. So I might have to take a little ride over there. See if I can find a little. I got a whole bunch of stuff in that box over there, my electrical box. Might find one in there. I found one of them brackets, but I still got to go to Lowe's, try to get some different brackets for the speaker box. So I'm gonna clean my mess up. Go ahead and get everything put up. Yeah, and this fuse box, I basically got this up here just in case, you know, I get little lights and stuff like that. Any other little accessories that I want to run back here, I just hook them up to the one that the radio. Okay, it got a whole 12-volt switch from that relay right here. If I need to hook anything else up, I just hook it up to that. But it's gonna keep the wires nice and neat. These the woofer wires. Get it back in, hook the speaker wires up. I got them marked so I know exactly which one go to which. So I'm gonna do them one by one because I want to cut them shorter. So it can be very neat, won't be a whole bunch of access wire in the trunk. But yeah, man. Sunroof relay hooked up, ready to be connected. It's go time, man. Like I said, these wires right here are the sunroof. That's the RCA. But yeah, these, I made them extra long. I probably could have cut some of this. Well, now I got what I need, but I probably am gonna cut it because it's a lot. I just made it extra long because I ain't really know how I was gonna have to run it. But yeah, got a ground wire and I think 2 power wires. The yellow one, the one with the yellow junk on it, that's the main power wire for the sunroof. Matter of fact, I need to go ahead and test it right quick. Yeah, so the red one, sunroof. The red one with the yellow junk on it. All right, YouTube, so this is what I got right here. These L-shaped brackets. I got 2 different sizes. These are a little smaller than those. Basically how I'm gonna do, put them like that. Might have to bend it out some. So where this amount up in there, the way I need it. So what I'm about to do is put the amp right back in there. Get in there with these, figure out which one I'm gonna use, mark them, mark the spots where I want them to bend at. Then I go ahead and bend them up. And the other ones, I'm gonna use the same thing for the speaker box. I'm just gonna bend it the way I need it. Shouldn't be too hard. Put some heat on it, put some pliers on it, and bend it. Let's get it. All right, YouTube, your boy off up in here. But yeah, that's how I got it. So I'm gonna bolt the bracket to the bottom of the amp rack like that. And then I made that mark right there. That's why I'm gonna bend it at. Then I have 1 mounting hole right here and 2 on the bottom of the amp rack. Be just like that on the other side. I mean, something simple and sweet. Now I have 1 bolt bolting it in right here, 1 bolt bolting it in over there, and she'll be bolted in. And then when I get in here, the RCA cables can't cut them, so I'm just gonna wrap them up, put some zip tie on them after I plug them in where they're supposed to go, and then I just tuck the rest of the wire up under there. I do all that before I actually mount it in. But I mark where I want these. I'm gonna go ahead and install these. I'm gonna bend them and install them on the amp rack. So when I put the amp rack back in here, I can get all my wires and stuff situated first, and then I bolt them down to the trunk. Something simple, sweet, quick, fast, like that. Yeah. And then I'm gonna cut my speaker wires a little shorter. Probably long enough so I can reach, I can pull the amp rack like right here, hook everything up. Then when I put it back, the wires will just fall up under there and be out the way. But yeah, man, let me quit talking and wrap this up. Let's get it. All right, YouTube, I got that baby up in there. See, I got it mounted down on both sides. I shortened those wires, the ground wire and the power wire, so it won't be a whole bunch of access. Yep, got the sunroof, everything wired in. All I gotta do is hook my fuse back up under the hood, and we should have action. Sunroof, everything should work, and we'll key on. Let me move this GoPro battery before I forget. Yes, sir. We got action, baby. Yes, sir.
88, legendary. Tyler Perry.
Yeah, we got action. I just hooked that back up. Boom. Sunroof work. I noticed too earlier that one of them little silver things is out of this one right here. You saw that glass move. Let's see if I can get the camera on there. So you can see up in there, these two glasses right here got these little silver things in them. This one missing one. I ain't tripping though, cause I got that other sunroof at the storage unit. I'm basically keeping that one for parts. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go over there and snatch one of those silver things out to put in this glass. Yeah, when I opened it earlier, this one right here didn't close all the way. I'm like, hold on now. Like, hold on. But yeah. Yeah, so it got it on this side. Yeah, so it got it in all these. I just gotta put one on that side over there. Yes, sir. Now all I gotta do, I'm gonna vacuum the trunk out, cause I got a whole bunch of that little wire pieces in there. Vacuum the trunk out, get all that cleaned up, and I'm gonna put the box back in there and figure out how I'm gonna mount the box and hook up back up. Cause I don't want it sliding all around and be snatching the wires out of the amp and everything. So I'm gonna get that mounted in there, cut y'all back on. Let's get it. So I got that baby back in there. Now, I got some more of these brackets right here. These are the smaller ones. Now I'm gonna do the same thing I did for the amp rack. I'm just gonna bend them. So this little lip right here, this little lip that's on the speaker box, right there, all the way around. I'm just gonna bend it the way it can hold on the speaker box like that. And it can bolt down like that, and then catch the speaker box. So I'm gonna mark them all, put one on all four corners. I'm gonna have to get down there and make sure I ain't nowhere near the gas tank. But yeah, like that right there, put one on all four corners. That way the box won't move when I'm riding. Yep. Simple, slight work. Now the speaker wire for this side, a reach to the amp over here. The one that go over there, I'm gonna have to extend or just put a longer wire on it. But yeah, man, that's what I'm about to do. Make these little brackets so the speaker box won't be able to go nowhere. I'll cut y'all back on when I'm done. All right, so I got them two mocked up. My die grinder don't die, so I'm gonna put the battery on the charger. But that's how it's gonna be. I just mount it down to the trunk floor, and it'll hold the speaker in place on both sides. Yeah. Nothing major, something slight. I don't want to hear shit about my speaker box. This speaker box old as hell. She done been through hell. But she sat in the Chevy for what? Like 4-5 years. Man, that I only had that box for like 15 years. So I don't want to hear y'all mouth about it. I will be building the enclosure in here, what she gonna do for now. You know what I'm saying? She gonna wham for now. But yeah, man, I ain't gonna do too much more talking. I'm gonna charge my battery, get the other brackets made, get this bolted down, and the trunk is a wrap for now. Won't nothing be sliding around. Speaker box won't be sliding around. Amp rack won't be sliding around. Everything is secured. Let's get it. YouTube. Now I'm on my way to Unc crib right quick. Somebody done crashed out up here on the highway, boy. Look at this. Damn. I don't know what that's about. You can see them lights though before you get on the highway. Boy, I chill with that roof open. I chill with that roof open. Yeah. Perfect sunroof weather, baby. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Window dirty as hell. All right, it's a couple days later. It rained all yesterday, so I ain't mess around yesterday. But this is what we got going on. Got all my holes drilled. You ain't gonna be able to see it with the camera, but you can see daylight through each one of the holes, so I ain't nowhere near the tank. But I'm about to go ahead and nut these brackets so the speaker won't move no more. And that's a wrap on this. Now I know at the beginning of this video I said I was gonna be painting the plastics and everything, but I ended up jumping on this. So I'm just now getting this squared away. I got each one of these labeled too. So it's the passenger side, front, driver side, passenger side. And these the bolts I'm gonna be using to mount it down. I got these off Amazon. They like a factory GM replacement bolts for like with the fuel that hold the fuel lines on, the brake lines and stuff like that. I just ordered a big bag of them. I think it was like 50. And all the fasteners that I use for the inner fender wells too on that bought Chevy video, all of them new. You can order them right off Amazon. They come with the clip and the bolt. Yep. So let's get this on. That one on the back. Yep, line up perfect. Sun beaming, boy. So yeah, I drilled a little pilot hole just to get it started. It all fall like that. The speaker box ain't going nowhere. She ain't gonna be able to move. Two on the other side, and this is a wrap, baby. Yep. Perfect. Man, let's get it. I can drive the way I want to drive. Yeah, YouTube now I can drive the way I want to drive, baby. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Going nowhere. Yeah. So yeah, that's official. The light, where I got the car parked, ain't no good light. Well, it's too much like at one spot. But yeah, y'all see how I got that baby mounted. Just can't move back, can't move forward. Definitely can't go side to side. Now each one of them still got a little screw hole right there. If I want to, I can just run like a wood screw through there. But I don't think it's gonna move at all. Yeah, each one of them still got a hole right there. If I needed to, I can just run the screw hole. Like a wood screw through there, just to make sure she really secure. But I don't think it's gonna go nowhere. I think that's good. Now I can bend them corners. I can bend them corners the way I like to bend them corners. But look, man, y'all tell me what y'all think about it, y'all. Got my amp rack up there, nice and neat. All my wires, got my relay for my roof ran. Them other two wires that I had coming off that harness was for the lights, for them lights in there. But the way I got them hooked up, it ain't right. So, cause before I connected them wires to the power, when I open the door, the lights automatically come on. But like if the car off and I hit the light, they wouldn't come on. So I thought maybe hooking that up would make it the way they'll come on with the car off and I can just hit it. But that ain't the case. It's the case right now, cause I got them off. But if I open the door, the lights don't come on. So I'm just gonna disconnect that shit. I would just rather leave it the way they come on when you open the door. And they operate perfectly fine when the car is on. So yeah, I'm gonna unhook that. But yeah, man, I still got some factory wires around here. This is a brake light. I'd probably tidy them up, but other than that, man, that thing look good back there, YouTube. Little reinforcement to the box. Little reinforcement to the amp rack board. Clean up the wires a little bit more. So she ready. She just, and this, y'all know, this my cruiser, so she gonna be plain and simple. All she ever gonna have in it is 2 subwoofers. Whether I downgrade to some 12s or keep it 15s, but that's all she gonna have. And I do plan on building like an enclosure. That way I can have more trunk space. I want to build my own speaker box so I can have it pushed back some more. But yeah, other than that, the trunk is wrapped up. That's gonna wrap this video up, cause I've been editing this video and it's already seemed like it's gonna be long as hell. Basically because I've been doing a lot of talking and recording most of the whole process of me doing this. But yeah, got the amp rack in there, mounted, ain't going nowhere. Got the speaker box in here, mounted, ain't going nowhere. Now honestly, with the speaker box like this, it's still plenty of room here. To be honest, it's still plenty of room in here. But I wanted to go back a little bit. Probably sit like flush. You know what I'm saying? This, and then all the room would be right here in the front. Y'all know what I mean, man. But that's a wrap on this. That's done. So, now that I got that checked off the list and out the way, now I'm gonna go ahead and get on them plastics. So, y'all gonna have to catch me on the next video for them plastics. Y'all definitely gonna have to catch me on the next video, man. Y'all like, share, comment, subscribe. Tell me what y'all think about my little trunk. I just tightened my trunk up. Just getting some things together, man. It's ride season, baby. It's ride season, and your boy about to be out here riding. Don't be in the corners. You know what I'm saying? Summer rain, she acting bougie on me. It's all good. I'm gonna get back on her soon, but got a lot of stuff to do. I'm about to wrap up a video for this. I'm about to go ahead and slap that grill and that bumper on, and I got that bracket. I'm gonna go ahead and handle that too. Drop that video, so y'all be looking out for that video coming soon too. Told you I'm about to be on some daily vlogging. It's go time. It's go time. Your boy so far behind, but I'm giving myself a couple months to get everything caught up. But yeah, man, like, share, comment, subscribe. Y'all let me know what y'all thinking about the bubble. The baby coming together. I'm gonna get the interior parts painted. I think I'm gonna go get some tint soon, because I'm gonna keep driving my baby while I'm building on them. I'm gonna go get the tint done soon, and then we're gonna start on the body work. Everything else done basically, you know what I'm saying? We'll start on the body work, and while we're doing the body work, I might go ahead and start ordering some suspension parts. Man, I ain't gonna do too much more talking, man. I'll update y'all on future plans in the next videos, which will be coming in a couple days. Let's get it.